Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Adam returns to Newman Media and becomes Victor's ally. This summer on The Young and the Restless appears to be gearing up to be quite the fiery one. Not only is corporate infighting between Devin, Brighton James, and Billy, Jason Thompson, wreaking havoc at Chancellor Winters and Tucker, Trevor Street John, preparing to make some big moves in his professional and personal life, but Victor Eric Braden is also up to something major. Now we've been suspecting that Victor is planning to go after Jack, Peter Bergman, in an act of revenge for what happened with Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott. The mustache is still fuming about the danger he felt Jack put her in, and he's further upset by the fact Jack and Nikki won't stay away from one another, even though they are just friends. While we've suspected Victor is going after Jabbit and wants to cause more chaotic fractures in the Abbott family, we think his ultimate goal may be targeting Jack's sobriety, which could lead to Victor's downfall. But let's focus on the Newman patriarch's plans for Jabbit. In The Young and the Restless episode airing on June 12, Victor goes to speak with Adam, Mark Grossman, about his proposal that Adam serve as interim CEO of Newman Media while Nikki continues in her recovery. Adam isn't thrilled with the idea as he sees it as a demotion and feels like his dad is using him as a pawn. However, Victor shares with Adam that he's anything but a pawn. Victor swears Adam to secrecy before telling him that he sees his son as a strong ally and needs him at Newman Media to destroy an enemy. Additionally, Victor says, "I need someone in charge of Newman Media who is as ruthless as I am." Although Adam doesn't agree to do his father's bidding by the end of the episode, the big grin he flashes makes it seem like he will. Plus, Victor has a habit of getting what he wants when it comes to his family. If Adam returns to Newman Media as CEO, a role he's been desperate to regain for well over a year, we can't help but wonder what Victor will have him do. Considering Jabbit specializes in cosmetics and fashion with Marchetti, and Newman Media focuses on media, it's not like Victor wants his company to be Jabbit's rival and put the Abbott legacy out of business. Plus, with Summer, Allison Lanier, working at Jabbit as the CEO of the Marchetti division, we think Victor will be careful not to do anything to harm her. Adam also wouldn't want to do anything that puts Sally Courtney Hope and Chelsea Melissa Claire Egan in harm's way. So again, what is Victor up to? In the bustling corridors of Newman Media, the air buzzed with anticipation. The latest whispers in Genoa City hinted at a seismic shift within the towering edifices of power. The prodigal son, Adam Newman, was rumored to be making a grand return. This time, however, the stakes were higher and the alliances more precarious. The news of Adam's return had sent ripples through the company. Employees speculated in hushed tones, curious about the potential upheaval his reappearance might cause. Adam had always been a polarizing figure, his every move scrutinized and debated. To some he was a maverick, a misunderstood genius with a penchant for risk-taking. To others he was a ticking time bomb, capable of causing irreparable damage. Victor Newman, the patriarch of the Newman dynasty, sat in his expansive office, a faint smile playing on his lips. He had always known his son's potential, recognized the fire that burned within him. It was a fire that needed direction, a guiding hand to channel it into something formidable. Victor had often been that hand, though their relationship was marked by tumultuous ups and downs. But this time felt different. There was an air of inevitability, as if the stars had aligned for this moment. Victor's thoughts were interrupted by a knock on the door. It was his trusted assistant, delivering the latest reports. "Thank you, Helen," he said, dismissing her with a nod. He glanced at the documents, but his mind was elsewhere. He knew that Adam's return was not just a business maneuver, it was a chess move in the grander scheme of their family saga. Meanwhile, in a sleek penthouse overlooking the city, Adam Newman was preparing for his re-entry into the corporate battlefield. He stood by the window, gazing at the skyline. His mind raced with 1,000 thoughts, memories of past triumphs and failures mingling together. Adam knew that his return to Newman Media was fraught with challenges. He had burned bridges and made enemies. But he was determined to carve out a place for himself, to prove that he was more than just Victor's son. Adam's phone buzzed, jolting him from his reverie. It was a message from Chelsea, his on-again, off-again partner. "Good luck today," it read, simple yet laden with unspoken words. Their relationship had been a roller coaster, filled with passion and pain. Adam knew that Chelsea was rooting for him, even if from a distance. As the clock struck 9, Adam made his way to the Newman Media headquarters. The lobby was bustling with activity, but the moment he stepped in, a hush fell over the crowd. Eyes followed him, curious and wary. Adam walked with purpose, his stride confident. He had been through the ringer, faced demons both personal and professional. But he was here to reclaim his destiny. He took the elevator to the top floor, where Victor's office awaited. The doors opened with a soft chime, revealing the opulent corridor lined with portraits of the Newman family. Adam walked past them, feeling the weight of his heritage. When he reached Victor's office, he paused for a moment before knocking. "Come in," came the familiar, authoritative voice. Adam pushed open the door and stepped inside. Victor was sitting behind his massive desk, a picture of calm and control. "Adam," he said, his eyes piercing, "I've been expecting you." Adam met his father's gaze, a mixture of determination and defiance in his eyes. "I'm ready, Dad," he said simply. Victor leaned back in his chair, studying his son. "Are you? This isn't just about you, Adam. It's about the family, the legacy." "I know," Adam replied. "And I'm ready to be a part of that legacy, to build something that lasts." Victor's lips curled into a slight smile. "Then let's get to work." With that, the two men launched into a discussion about strategy and vision. They talked about market trends, potential acquisitions, and the future of Newman Media. For the first time in a long while, there was a sense of camaraderie between them. Adam felt a flicker of hope. Maybe this time things would be different. As the hours passed, the rest of the Newman family was not far from their minds. Victoria, Nick, Abby, all had their own roles to play, their own opinions about Adam's return. Victoria, ever the skeptic, had voiced her concerns. She feared that Adam's return would disrupt the balance, reignite old rivalries. Nick, on the other hand, was cautiously optimistic. He wanted to believe in redemption, to give his brother a chance. Abby, always the peacemaker, had reached out to Adam the night before. "We're family," she had said. "We need to stick together, no matter what." Her words had meant a lot to Adam. They reminded him that despite everything, he was not alone. The day wore on, and Adam found himself increasingly immersed in his new role. He met with department heads, reviewed reports, and started to formulate his plans. He knew that the road ahead was fraught with challenges.